Okay, well, we are back and appreciate everyone's patience. Whenever we go on site, sometimes this happens. And so appreciate our film crew over there for getting it restarted. And so we should be back up on all our respective platforms. And we broke actually at a really good time. So I had just finished the general updates from the city. And so now we're going to go to our deep dive topic, which is agriculture and food. And so I want to mention, first that, eating fresh and healthy can be a challenge even in the best of times. And right now for families out of work with tight budgets, it's even much harder. We also know that coronavirus has really threatened all local business, but that includes our local agriculture industry. And a lot of times people forget, here in the central Rio Grande Valley, we actually have a sizable agriculture industry and also a burgeoning sort of farm to table, a whole market structure that's very important and of course is tied into many of our restaurants being closed. We know that in other states, farmers are actually having to throw away thousands of pounds of fresh food that could feed hungry people. And so what we're going to talk about here today is a way to hopefully prevent that from happening here in central New Mexico. So we know that also farmers markets are a critical source of food for local families. So I want to emphasize that all our farmers markets use the food stamp program known as the SNAP program, and that this is a way not just for families to enjoy all things farmers market, but it's also a critical way that people do their shopping, whether it is high-end shopping or subsistence fruits and vegetables. All of that occurs at a farmers market. And so here in Albuquerque too, I know for parents of young children, especially, farmers markets are wildly popular. We are regulars at the downtown growers market, and it's like basically part of our parenting strategy and shopping. So we get most of our fruits and vegetables and milk at the farmers market every week. And so now we want to figure out sort of how to do that while keeping people safe with respect to COVID and the coronavirus and so forth. So let me mention a few things. The city for a long time has contracted with the rail yards market right here and with the downtown growers market as a number of ways to kind of partner with the city's efforts and to support local agriculture and also, again, that fresh fruits and vegetables through the SNAP program. And so we're excited today that both the rail yards market and the downtown growers market are going to announce that they are still filling this vital role in our community. And they're doing it through an online order and pickup program, affectionately called Farm to Car. And so, of course, a play on the farm to table notion. And so these programs, they've actually, I know the downtown market has already started, and rail yards, I think, is going to start May 3rd, so not this weekend, but coming up soon. And the experts on this are going to share more about this in just a minute. But we want to mention that this is an innovative approach, again, to really do two things at once. Support our local farmers, make sure that they do have a distribution outlet. Also provide fresh fruits and vegetables for those who need it, especially through food stamps and SNAP. And also different programs like Double Up Food Bucks. All of these are tied into our farmers markets, and they actually go twice as far as they would in a grocery store. So we're going to talk more about that, but it's going to be happening right here at the rail yards, and there's a location that the downtown growers market is using that they're going to go into as well. So to go into some of the details of this, the director of our Cultural Services Department, which is the department that all of our city partnerships through Farmers Market runs through, Shel Sanchez. Shel, come on up.
I am very happy to be here today as the Director of Cultural Services and also as a fan of our local farmers markets across the city. We consider our farmers and our artisan food producers to be part of our creative economy and our cultural economy because food and place and people, they all intersect and they inform each other. And our food that we make and the food that we buy is part of who we all are as individuals. So, and our farmers markets and our growers markets are a very big supporter of so many of our small creative businesses. So we have two of them here to share with you in just a couple minutes, but in addition to the downtown growers market and the rail yards market, there are several other efforts that really serve people across town that aggregate locally made food, artisan foods, and different farms. So I'm just going to list off some of the places that you can go to buy several different products from different vendors and then pick them up or have them delivered to your house. So look around for some of these. We've got New Mexico Ferments offers online pre-orders and curbside pickup of kombucha, Planty Sweets, Blue Fly Farm, say that 3 times, Blue Fly Farm, sparkling waters, and other items from local food vendors. So visit their website at newmexicoferments.com. Silverleaf Farms is working with lots of vendors in our community to offer bread, cheese, meats, jam, coffee, vegetables from many vendors. So pre-orders at their website, silverleaffarmstand.com, and then you pick it up at their farm stand in Corrales. Skarsgård Farms, also taking pre-orders for delivery of products. They work with local and regional growers. And then there's other community-supported agriculture for CSAs where you can get boxes of vegetables delivered to your house, or you can pick them up at Red Tractor Farm on La Cosecha. And then also we want a shout out to Visit Albuquerque. So they do an amazing job of getting visitors here, but right now they're focusing on what's happening here for all of us living here in Albuquerque. So visitalbuquerque.org has maintained an extensive list of restaurants and a map of restaurants that are in Albuquerque where you can pick up or have delivery. So they're really making sure our local restaurants are highlighted. So go there for your takeout nights. So I want to go ahead and hand it over to our growers market guests. So we're going to start with Danielle. She's one of the co-managers for the Downtown Growers Market. She's going to talk about how they're ensuring this continuity of fresh food service for our community. Come on up, Danielle.
Hello. Thank you, Mayor Keller and Shell, for inviting us out to talk about this. So my name's Danielle. I'm one of the 2 co-managers of the Downtown Growers Market. We are entering our 24th year of operation. Of course, this isn't really how we planned it to be, but we are making adjustments so that people can still access local foods and small businesses that our market supports every year. So currently the market at Robinson Park is postponed. We will be updating everybody on that part of our operations moving forward. But so currently we're offering a pre-order pickup option, and you can learn how to do that on our website, downtowngrowers.org. There's a pre-order pickup tab, and essentially the way we have it set up, we're listing our participating vendors, and you can contact them directly to place orders. And then once you place your orders with them, you can sign up for a pickup time slot, and then we're doing a drop-off and pickup Saturdays at Fusion Theater, and that's between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And the location for that is 708 First Street Northwest. I'd like to say thank you to them too. They're offering their space to us to use for free. Wonderful partners, and have been super helpful in our efforts to make this possible to everybody in Albuquerque. We will be taking EBT SNAP payments at the pickup, and you just need to let your vendors know that you'd like to pay that way, as well as offering the Double Up Food Bucks program for fresh fruits and vegetables and plant starts. So ways that you can stay updated, you can check our website. We're updating that regularly, our homepage, and then we also have a weekly newsletter you can sign up for on our website as well. And we're very active on Facebook and Instagram, and you can find us at Downtown Growers. And we just want to thank everyone that came out to our first operation of this last weekend. We had over 100 people come through, and so we'd love to keep seeing that happen every week until we can get past the pandemic and get back to a physical market at the park. So thank you.
All right, and next we have up Alaska Piper. She's the coordinator of Rail Yards Market, which would normally be opening next weekend here, but come on up, Alaska, and tell us what you're going to do.
I'm free. Hello, I'm Alaska, the manager at the Rail Yards Market, and thank you, Dr. Sanchez and Mayor Keller, for having us here today. The Rail Yards Market is a nonprofit farmers market, And farmers markets have been deemed essential during these times. So farmers markets are able to operate with guidance from the state and our city leaders. And we are a nonprofit project of the Barelas Community Coalition. So the Rail Yards Market serves all of Albuquerque, but also our historic neighborhoods, Barelas, San Jose, and South Broadway, right here. We're dedicated to supporting local business and providing local food with the other growers markets, but we want to do our part to keep our city safe and slow the spread. So the Rail Yards is going online. We're partnering with a lot of the other growers markets to work together on this effort. And our online ordering system should be live by the end of this week. At this moment, our vendors are training and learning new skills to get their farms and businesses online. And you will be able to order directly from our website, which is railyardsmarket.org. And you'll be able to check out just like you would on any online stores if you were shopping on Amazon or something. You'll be able to pay one payment, but the money will go to our local farmers and food makers. Once you make your online order, you'll be able to pick up your order right here at the beautiful Rail Yards. And we are encouraging drive-through pickup right now. So we're calling our program Farm to Car. So you'll be able to order online, drive through, pop your trunk, and our trained staff will put your order right in your car. We are encouraging drive-through right now, but we recognize that a lot of our community do not have vehicles. So we are offering walk-in and bike pickup. We do want to emphasize that we're not having the market as it normally would be, right? So we're not going to have face-to-face vendors. We do want our customers to order online. We won't be having programming or music or any gathering. And we're just going to wait until the market's really open for that. But we're really excited to be doing this Farm to Car program. Just like the other markets doing online ordering, we do welcome SNAP, EBT, and the WIC program. Just like the other online ordering, you'll be able to reserve your order online. Our EBT customers will be able to do this. And then just when you come to the market, just bring your EBT card or your food nutrition voucher to pay upon pickup. We'll have multilingual staff at pickup, so we welcome Spanish-speaking customers, and we will also have sign language speaking staff as well. So we welcome everybody to the Farm to Car market, and we hope to be ready by the end of this week for you to order from our vendors. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And I think this is really a good example of a couple of things. I mean, one, that one Albuquerque spirit of finding ways to get things done and partnering to do that. Also, as our city, you know, we are good at a lot of things, and one of them is our farmers markets. And so it's great to see that in this time, Albuquerque is actually playing a leadership role around the country on how this is working. And so we're excited too that we're building infrastructure that who knows how we can use it in the future. So we were just talking about this internet platform probably will be helpful for both buyers and sellers in all sorts of ways as we go forward. So really appreciate Alaska and Danielle to thank you and your teams for all your work on this. Now, a couple of things left before we take questions. First, if you want to help, basically one thing you could do is buy local. You can join CSA, or you can use any of the market programs that we just mentioned, or go to our co-op or local grocery stores. I do want to touch on a myth today. We do this often. This one actually was really interesting and sort of it came out of a true myth, and that's there's this helicopter landing pad out at Milne. And I know for a while it was going around that is for to fly in patients from Arizona. That is just not true, and it never was. It's my understanding that information came from an out-of-state construction company that literally just got it wrong and didn't know what they were talking about. So just clarifying that that is a total myth. Also, there are helicopter emergency landing pads all over the city. And so some may or may not be painted, some may or may not be used, but that's been a long-standing protocol for all our big three hospitals. And so that, of course, is, again, mapped out and so forth, and whether they're painted or not could mean all sorts of things. But it does not mean that we're bringing anyone from Arizona. I do want to mention, though, that we are Albuquerque, which means that we have always helped rural New Mexico. We have the only level 1 trauma center in the state, and so that means, as we always have, we're going to be taking care of folks from all over New Mexico. And again, that's no different than it has been before, and it's again one of those responsibilities that we have, being the largest city, being the economic capital of our state, and the healthcare capital by far and away. And so that hasn't changed, and that'll be the case whether it's Corona or otherwise. Okay, now let's see. Takeout yesterday was teriyaki chicken bowl. So with that, questions? Number 2, by the way, the green chili one. Amazing.
What was your last name, Danielle? Can you spell that?
SCHLOBOHM.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I think with that, we will be back again at 11:30 tomorrow. And want to remind folks, definitely check out the programs we talked about online. Obviously, they're online ordering platforms. So all those links and such are readily available, whether it's Facebook or hopefully just a quick Google search. And of course, you can always call 311 with questions. All right, thank you so much.
Happy press conferences. Happy.